Hey y'all, what's up? Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hello, hello. I started that 30-second timer and realized I didn't have anything to drink, y'all. It was a whole race. I made it back with about 1 second left, though. It was close. It was close. Hey, Burke. Hi, Dark Eyed. Hi, TT. Beezer. Hi, Sicilian. What's up, y'all? Hey, Miss Lizzie. How are you? Hey, hey. You guys, I done fell down the Blueface and Chrisean rabbit hole. Well, I've been in there for a minute when they were going before he went to jail. But it's really been it's been a mess. It's been a little bit of a mess since he got out. Hey, Chicky. Hopefully nobody ends up in jail and the baby gets some help though. That's about the only conclusion I've came to right now. So far. Hope everyone's having a good start to their week. So what have you guys been watching? Who's in it? Dark Eyed, I know you've been watching the girl that got out of jail. I forget her name. Gypsy. I watched some of her stuff too. Hey, Fancy. Hey, Sugar. Sup? I watched a little bit of the Gypsy stuff. Just a little bit. But the way, just the way, like you would think people that are famous like that wouldn't act like that on the on the internet. Because that's it's just like crashing out. Why would you want to lose all that, you know? Hey, Grey Wolf. Hey, Jerry. Wait, let me see. Big story in Chicago here. A mother and her kids got jumped by a group of kids. The whole neighborhood got together to protest. I think I've seen a headline of that, Sicilian. They need to, because they were probably getting jumped and everybody's got their cameras out. I've noticed whatever happens these days, nobody actually tries to stop the trouble. They pull cameras out. Like they see people fighting, they pull cameras out. Like maybe stop them from fighting. Gypsy is one mixed up chick, although being raised by her wacky mom must have been rough. I didn't keep up with her at all when she got out of prison. But then after she left that the man she had the baby with and she got the new man, I've watched a few of her videos since then. I don't even know what to think about that. Just I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. No clue. I'm lost on that one. It's easier for me to keep up with Chrisean and Blueface. Because at least that somewhat makes sense since I've been watching them for a really long time. Oof. She compared herself to Jesus and compared her mom to Hitler. I can't get over the doctor's notes in her medical file. The doctor's notes that was like, she's fine and does a bunch of stuff that they're saying that she's not doing. I believe in the doctor's notes, it even said that she could walk. Nuts. Hey, Kelly. Hope you're doing good too. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. She divorced the first guy and the second is daddy, but I don't really keep up. Yeah, something like that. I seen her holding the baby, and honestly, in my opinion, when she was holding the baby, she did not look comfortable holding the baby. I assume I could have swore I seen on a video somewhere that she said she had a nanny. So I mean, maybe she's just the baby's got some chunky legs. I just remember seeing the baby's chunky legs. You know how babies have really chunky legs? Her baby made her look little in the video that I seen. I have a lot to say about her, but not here. I bet, dark eye. I know she's been in mine too, and I don't know where she came from. Yeah, I could have swore she was in the kitchen doing a video, and I heard her mention a nanny, but I'm not sure. I could have it mixed up with someone, someone else. It just seems so weird to me. It's like an entire celebrity coming out of prison is kind of shocking. Hey, not your business. What's up? What's up? What's up? Blueface and Chrisean's history is that they have always done the craziest, wildest stuff, which is why I watch, just doing craziness. And she acts wild, and he used to act wild, and they were a whole mess before he went to prison. But since he got out, and then he went on this dating show, and he went on his 20 versus 1 the other day, and he said that one of the female contestants looked like his son. And I mean, that just set her off. But the things that she's saying, what I'm talking about are the things that she's saying. Like, you're going to end up in jail. Like, have you ever heard of a charge called like terroristic threats? Like, you can't, I mean, there is freedom of speech, but there's a limit. There's some things you can't say. I mean, she was getting on a plane the other day and she's like, I'm going to go to church. And then the very next sentence she said, because what I really want to do is turn this airplane ticket around, get in a car, go run it through his house. And then I want to pew in his face. I'm like, over him saying a contestant looked like his son. Lord. I mean, it's just, she just keeps talking about, him not being okay. Yes. Beezer, I've been watching them for years. I mean, years. It's like a drama reality show was their real relationship. Because he's crazy. He doesn't care. He's just like all over the place with all these women, Hey, Granny E. It's because YouTube changed everybody's names over to their ats. Hey, Mary. They changed them over to the ats because so many people were making duplicate accounts. Nobody like here on Meow Now 7152. If you go in and try to make an account with the at Meow Now 7152, it won't let you, but it will let you go in and make, however many accounts you want to in the name Meow Now 7152, but not the at. So it's keeping people from making duplicate accounts and commenting. That's why they switched it over. And if you want to change your name, Okay, Mama Goose, like if you want to change it back to your name, you can go in your settings and you can go to your and try to put it in as Mama Goose. If it's not taken, then it'll let you have it. But if there already is one, then it might have to be like Mama Goose with a couple numbers after it or something. Or you might have to spell it letter different. And then it'll change your commenting name back also. But in some chats, it's our handles, and some it's like this, or they've changed it back and forth. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they were still coming up in some chats as the username. Hey, Possum. Did you see the gremlin about horse fighting? Yes, I did. Oh, hilarious. I looked in my settings for an hour the other night. I can't find it. Well, you push it and go to the top of your page, and there's like a little pencil, like a little pencil looking thing that you push on. Going on a cruise from Mexico to LA. Hey. Yes, very nice. Have fun. I mean, that should be great weather, especially this time of year. I hope you have a blast. I did my own hair again, you guys. Yes, I did. You know me. Gonna do it all myself. Leaving Saturday. Very nice. Well, have fun. The horse whisperer. Yes. Don't horse whispers. Doesn't that mean you got to get bit? Oh, it doesn't? She's over on the horse channel telling people why their horses are doing stuff. The horse is just bored. The horse is bored. That's the only problem. It's just bored. Miss Know-It-All had the nerve to chastise the baby girl about how she was feeding her horses carrots, as if the 3-year-old didn't have her mama and grandma right there with her. But guess what, Possum? Because I have seen that little girl feed those horses those carrots on 100 videos. Guess who never got bit? The little girl. The professional lifetime horse, whatever she is, got bit, and the 3-year-old didn't. So, the 3-year-old has more horse knowledge than Miss Tink, and it shows. Because she's like, she showed the horse what 3-4 times and managed to get bit in 3-4 times. This little girl has fed those horses carrots forever and hasn't gotten bit. Uh-oh, Jerry came in with the flex. Got the hot water back. Laying in the tub extra long these days. It's a little girl channel. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a little girl, and you're over there like trying to professionally check her about horses. But who else would do that, you guys? I mean, really, honestly. Who else in the world would do that? Only her. That's it. Only her would go over to a kid's channel and start checking people in the comments. Oh, man. That's just so her. It really is. Exactly. I'm telling you, it's like all the time. She's all the time feeding them carrots. No, Sicilian, she's on this little girl's horse channel over there talking about how she shouldn't be feeding the horses carrots. What? And after Tink, that's exactly what she was, feeding the horses was carrots. Hey there, hi guy. No, she's not with the horses. There's a little girl that has a horse page. She's over there, playing the expert, checking little kids. Hey, Navajo. Kelly, she hasn't been around here. Thank goodness. Giddy up. Giddy up, giddy up. Oh, yeah, and she's been at Molly's. But no, Kelly, she's always blocked in my channel. Every time she comes over to comment, she has to make a new account to comment again. So any of the times she's been over here, she's gotten blocked. I say she made it full circle, guys. Pink officially made it full circle. That's exactly where she started. She started with Molly and the rope. After, 3 years? She's back at Molly's. Right there, full circle. Her YouTube life is full circle. No, Meow, now I haven't heard anything. I haven't looked for anything either. If anything obvious happens, I do have a good laugh though when I see her just doing dumb stuff, like on a little kid's page. Trying to be an expert. Hey, Marnie. Yes, she was just at Molly's last week. And she commented on a post that Molly made over a month before that. So not only was she on, and it wasn't even Molly on YouTube, it was Molly on like Instagram or X or something on a whole different platform. And she must have scrolled all the way back to find a picture that was over a month old so that she could comment on that, tell her she had secondhand embarrassment for her, tell her that she's not 20 anymore. And then make fun of how no one's dancing there with her or whatever. Just the average Tink stuff. She's got to go spread just upsetting, miserable stuff everywhere. Just another day. It's another day for Tink. I about peed my pants because if she pushed it too far, Maisie's grandma is going to let her have it, and I'm going to laugh my behind off. Me too. How is it that you keep finding her? I don't know. Why is she on the channels that I watch? I think she's just everywhere. So... But someone told me this one, but I do watch the little girl. I don't go into the comments on the little girl's page because it's a little girl and her horse. Like, why would I go read the comments on that? Somebody that knows me was in the comments and then was laughing about it. And so I had a good laugh too. It is, Kelly. It is. It's a channel I watch, and all of a sudden there's a gremlin. I know. Like everyone's, it's a million sub channel, you guys. If you haven't seen this little girl's videos, I'm not even real sure how you didn't see the little girl's videos. Like, that's what she does. She walks around the horse stalls and she feeds each horse a carrot or a snack. And she's tiny. She's 3, but she's made a bunch of videos. It's a normal thing. That's what she does. And she lives on a farm. She's got her parents right there. Like, they're right there. They know they're horses. Yeah, so I mean, I knew when I had horses all the way from completely wild, and I'm talking wild. Okay, you couldn't catch them, and you couldn't put them in a trailer. You would have to have them ready when the farrier came, to do their hooves. Like, someone would have to spend the time to actually go get one, at least where you could tie them up somewhere. And then we had the ones that we rode. And so there was a whole myriad in between. But I'm pretty sure that these people's horses, that they probably ride every one of them because they're really nice horses. Not that mine weren't. She's the cutest thing ever. And every night she gives her horses a carrot. It's sweet. Yeah. And Possum, look how many nights she's done that, man. Tink is like, went out there 3-4 times and got bit. This little girl does that 3-4 times a week. Nothing ever happened. Tink will destroy. Oh no, she won't, Caper Chick. She's just in the comments. She's just a commenter. Nobody's putting any stock into what nobody's even paying her any attention. And if they are, it's probably because they're getting ready to like put her out because the stuff she says. Handling a wild one for a fire is crazy business. We had one that could only be trimmed by running it through a chute and then giving it some meds to make it loopy. It is crazy work, for real. When I got rid of the wild ones, they took the longest to get loaded into a trailer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There was like 8, maybe 10 of us out there just closing in on them. Didn't work, over and over and over. Have any of y'all been hit by someone driving an Enterprise rental car? No, but I can tell you that they're covered. They got insurance. They had to have insurance to rent the car. And even if they don't have insurance, Enterprise has insurance. So you should be covered. Is that what you're asking? Oh, Jerry's got an Etsy shop. Hey, y'all. Go check out her stuff. It's Christmas time. Time to order gifts anyway. Yes, the horse did, Kelly. That's what I'm saying. We've seen her feed him carrots like 3 times and she got bit. But the 3-year-old seems to be an expert at it. Oh my goodness. They are D'ing me around. The insurance is through Enterprise. Are you doing it by yourself, Jerry? No, attorney? You doing it by or what about, are you not involved in your insurance company? Or how you trying to do it? Because sometimes you can just deal with someone without. Damn thing bit my shoulder one time when I was distracted me and I was walking around for a month with the worst bruise. Looked like someone beat me. And she was so dang sassy, but it made me love her more. Possum wrangler. It's like, oh, you messed me up. All that pain, but I love you. Quite the attitude there, huh? My husband got kicked. He got kicked by a horse. He was trying to mate some. He was out there assisting and mating some horses one time and got kicked in the ribs. Years later, he didn't go to the hospital. He's like, nothing you can do for broken ribs, because he's that type person. So he didn't go to the hospital. But later on, he had got hurt, and they did a X-ray of him, and they were like, "When did you break your back?" And he was like, "Break my back? I've never broke my back." They're like, "Oh no, your back's definitely been broken." And he's like, he knew it was when he got kicked. He was like, "Laura, I didn't know my back was broke." He's lucky he mended back up okay. I became a great grandmother yesterday for the second time. Oh, that's awesome, Caper Chick. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats. I'm a little feisty too. Feisty ones pull at my heartstrings, right? She just misunderstood. Just misunderstood. Oh, I'm glad she's okay, Jerry. We had a lot of animals that just were everywhere. And they didn't have a purpose besides just hanging out for their life, doing their thing. So we could watch them and interact with them. We did try to kill one of our cows once, and then we couldn't, and we named him Dinner. He was the only longhorn we had that had an actual name. None of the other ones ever got names. My husband got tired of taking our 22-year-old grandson to and from work. He finally put him on our insurance, and he drives himself. Oh, nice. Now you ain't got to go get him, take him back home, and then do that again the same day. That really is a lot when you're running someone to and from work, especially if they don't work like full work days. If it's like a short day, like 4 hours or something like that, it's like you just get home and then it's like time to go back out and get them again. No. Hey, Lock Lady, what's up with you? Not much. Hey, Burke, I'm at the airport waiting for my son to arrive. I have not seen him in 12. That's 12 months to me. He lives in Brazil. I am one excited mama right now. Oh my gosh, Burke, I'm excited for you. Man, that would be so awesome. Well, you have fun. I'm glad your baby's back. Her bestie was a mini donkey that was also an asshole. He did not like men and would charge them if they came in the pasture. I couldn't help but laugh watching 6 foot tall men running from a knee. Yeah, from them running into her knee, huh? We had a mini donkey. We could keep it in the fence because it fit right through the bottom of the fence. So it'd be like in the driveway with the dogs. And then we had a mini donkey and a mini horse. Now the mini horse got kicked by a big horse, and oh my goodness, she couldn't walk straight for like a month. She's like walking sideways. She eventually healed up and was fine, but she had a big scar. I was like, why do them damn horses? I mean, I wasn't there obviously whenever it happened. Was not there. Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, I started talking about my hair. So I bleached my hair by myself. And y'all, it took me so long. My arms are on fire. They're just now starting to feel better. Okay. Do you know how hard it is to hold the aluminum foil up when your hair's this long and keep it on the foil and try to get the bleach on there all the way till you're done? My arms were burning. Oh, Kelly, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Trish, how are you? Please tell me you did not cut it. I did not cut it. I did not cut it. It was the bleach. I just went at the bleach. I got me some bleach. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry. Hey, Twinkie. Okay, y'all. No, really, I've been bleaching my own hair for 20 years. It's a lot easier when it's shorter. It's super hard when it's long. So here we go. See, not bad. We'll see which way. There we go. I didn't do myself too bad. Not that bad. Bluebird, member for 13 months. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't do myself too bad. But let me tell you, it took like 3 hours to get it in. Okay. So by the time I got the front done, the back of it had already been in too long. So like when I got the front done, I took the foils out the back, trying to, thinking it might slow it down some. I don't know if it does or not. But I was hoping it would slow the back down so I could leave the front ones in longer. But it seemed to turn out okay. So, hey, I saved more than Geico again. I've been doing my highlights forever, y'all. But usually my hair is not this long. It's like really, like you have to section it out, but it's so long. Like I have to put it on the foil and then like hold the foil like this. And the foil would be down here. And then I have to start brushing. And then when it gets up there to the tip, it's like super hard to reach. My arms are on fire. Kelly, I just do the half head, right around here. My hair underneath is still the regular color. My hair is about 1.5 inches. That's about how long I want mine. That's what I'm aiming for eventually. I actually have a picture of what I want. I found a picture of what I want. I seen it earlier today. Let me see. Where is the airplane mode? Okay. All right, I got it. I want this haircut, but I do not want the one side has this long piece. I don't want that piece. But this is the haircut that I want. I don't want that long piece on the other side. I want it to be short also. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. That's what I'm going to do to my hair next, which is why there's a picture of it in there, because somebody going to have to cut that in for me. Do me a little favor. That's one thing I cannot do is cut my hair, okay? I can't. I've had that cut. I've had that cut for years. I had that cut for years. That same exact cut for years. Hey, Van Life. Thanks, Kelly. I would I would do your highlights. They're way easier on someone else. Yeah, my hair is super hot. Can I get the extra? You get off, I'm losing mine. Send it. Yes, you can, Lock Lady, actually. You can have it all. You can have it all. I once cut my hair short. The inverted bob was in style. Never again. It was little ones. Oh, it's a bitch growing it out. Yeah, see, I grew mine out during COVID. So like I didn't have to go anywhere, but that's why I kept it. That's why I kept it that short for years, was because it would get to a place I'm like, I'm growing this back out. And it would get to a place where it looked crazy. And I'm like, cut my hair. But I actually prefer that haircut than my long hair. I did. I just took like 9 inches off like a month or two ago. I took off 9 inches. It was way past my waistline, like 3 or 4 inches. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it gets to those places where it looks just crazy, and that's what I was doing. That's when I would give up. When I started looking really crazy, I'm like, oh, let me cut. Let me just go get it again. If my hair was that long, it would never be see-through. I have too much hair. It's very hot. Very, very hot. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Chrisean and Blueface. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I think she's committing well, allegedly, she might be committing some crimes, because there were some text messages that went around, and there also just happened to be video at the same time. I made a video of it. I'll probably just wait and unprivate it when I get off of here. But yeah, it says like they released some text messages between she has this new guy that she's hanging around with, and it's one of his friends and his girlfriend, and they're talking, and it's like, we got Rock busting down checks. She a celebrity. They go through every time. And she goes, damn, that's crazy. So she knows they're fake. Yeah, she knows. She came to the homie trying to get some money. And I told little bro, line it up. When was this? Before the nerd came home. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. They must be talking about Blueface. Before the nerd came home. Again. Okay, let me go back. Before the nerd came home, she was trying to get some money, and a CPN to get a car and an apartment. That makes sense because she was supposed to be on the new season of Baddies, but she got fired. She fumbled $200,000. That's crazy. She was saying they owe her millions and was trying to have us backdoor Lemmy and rob him at the Zeus building. I'm not sure who but they said that she it said, yeah, they called the police. Rock and her friend are gone. I told them to leave. Did she get her ID number and stuff back? I'm trying to call 3. He's not answering. He's going to be mad. He was smashing her and her partner. She's not even worried about the $15K. She was begging for perks. I'm hot right now because he had went live. He had went live like last week, and in a video he invited Chrisean onto the video. And when she went on to his live, he said something to her, and just out of nowhere, she's like, I'm at the bank. And then he's like, looked at her, and he was like, what would you say that for? And you could just tell in his face, like, did she just say she's at the bank? And then she like gets up and starts twerking at the bank. And then she sits back down and starts talking to him again. And then later on, these texts come out, and they're and it lines up with the live that was done like last week, maybe the week before that. I couldn't figure out why she said I'm at the bank right now, because she's never said that on a live. I've watched her for years. But I mean, if she was there cashing some huge check, allegedly, then that, and he's in on it, then that might have been why she said, like, I'm at the bank right now. And she said, man, those are federal crimes if she's doing that. How would you go from someone that can get on a show? What do those baddie seasons last? How many weeks does a baddie season last? I want to see. How many weeks does it take to tape a baddie season? 9 weeks. She was going to make $200,000 in 9 weeks, y'all. And she got herself fired. And she's got that whole little baby. You can make $200K, almost $250,000 in 9 weeks. And she got herself fired. It is dark-eyed. It is the one with the face tattoo. She got $200K for 9 weeks of work. That's so crazy. Who would pass that up? Like, who would mess that up? That's crazy. Your hair is beautiful. I hate to make an appointment so close to Christmas. Yeah. They're probably busy. They're probably super busy this time of year. Thanks, Caper Chick. Appreciate that. Well, at this point, Kelly, it seems like Blueface seems like he's like grounded. Like he's the grounded one right now. Holy hell. Who would have ever thought? You're like, is Blueface the person making the most sense right now? But he's too busy. Like he's been out, what, maybe 8 days? I've seen him with at least 8 women. This dude got out of prison and he's had a different woman every single day or something. It's crazy. And she's just crashing out. Just crashing out. Famous. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Twinkie. That's talk about blow your head up. I know that's that's 100K, like 100K a month, basically 80K a month. And they film, but they travel. Like the places that they film, they take them to like, other countries, islands to go do activities and all that. Like it's not like they're in a house 24/7 being filmed. Like they travel all over on their show, so it would be fun too. So 9 weeks would be even easier doing stuff like that, man. For real. I would have fun doing that. But that's just me. And they fight. They do. They fight each other. And they fight each other. Oh, hold on. I can't stand Blue. He doesn't seem to play about his kids. I know. I don't like I don't really like Blue either. Just crazy. I mean, he hasn't been as bad since he got back out, but also I think he's on probation, so he can't drink or do anything. He was drinking and doing a bunch of stuff before that. And then just, yeah, me either. Me either. Hold on. We might as well watch this Chrisean one. Hold on. Y'all, I didn't forget how to do this. Here we go. I watch Zeus every week. I'm terrible. Kelly, I think it's funny half of the time. I mean, those fights they get into over nothing and then it just being wild and crazy all the time. It's freaking hilarious to me. It is. It's hilarious. It's definitely more entertaining than seeing people yell at each other all the time and talk about each other. I would rather go watch the drama on Zeus and laugh because it is funny. Hold on one second. Let me go. Let me come in this live. That way. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about this because I don't know. Hold on a second. Can we talk about why Burnt Toast had her channel terminated and we have all the troublesome channels still up? Caper Chick, exactly. Exactly. Like you see some channels, they're freaking horrible channels. There is a channel that I watch about a man who does atmospheric videos, okay? Atmospheric videos. They took his channel. And then I think about some of the channels. I'm like, are you serious? They took his channel, but they have channels like just crazy. I mean, there are some horrible channels. I did read somewhere though that I read somewhere though that if she gets some attorneys, she may get it back. Especially if it's just I don't know what the reason was that hers got took. Yeah, the three of them got took out of the home, Kelly and Lock Lady. I haven't heard anything else about them. I know that they took custody away from Betty, but they were going to do that anyway. If they're in state care, then that means the state has custody of them. So they would take them, relinquish her custody while they're in state care. Because if they're in state care, that means they'll have like a guardian ad litem that is their, you know, they'll assign a guardian ad litem to them. But I also heard that last I heard, she hadn't been able to visit them either. Here we go. Beezer said, they said she could get supervised visit once a month, I think. Oh, that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome, Bees. What I hope don't happen is I hope that she don't go to the visit, and then when it's time to leave, I hope they don't act out, because if they act out and start screaming and crying and all that, they may stop those visits. So I really hope that they just don't act out when she goes to leave after the visit, because then they'll at least get to see each other. I think they need to see each other. They were on that porch together for all those years with just each other. Like, you would miss any person that had someone around them for decades and decades and decades. You're going to miss them when they're gone. I mean, even if all they did was irritate the shit out of you, you're going to miss them irritating the shit out of you. Dark Eyed said, tragic. I think that is going to happen. They have no idea what a visit is. I know, Dark Eyed. That instantly worried me when I read Beezer's comment. That was the first thing that came to my mind, like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't. Beezer said they read a note from Lorraine to Betty in court. Betty was worried they had forgotten her. The first visit is supposed to be this month. Oh, that's so exciting. They read a note from Lorraine to Betty in court. Betty was worried they had forgotten her. Oh, that's awesome. I bet you that made Betty feel better. Oh, yeah, Kelly. Yeah, I know. Especially because, it's like a low level of thinking ability. It's like, because that heartbreak syndrome is real. You see people that have been married for 50, 60 years, and one of them will pass and the other one passes right after. That broken heart syndrome is real and will kill you. And because, they have a limited mental capacity, man, I just didn't want them to be sitting there worried all the time, where it stressed them that bad. I was able to watch Lady K one day last week and heard that. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's so good. Hopefully they don't, act out, and then they'll be able to see him once a month, because you could probably get them to actually use that for them to look forward to for the next month. They just be there excited, gonna see Betty, that could give them some excitement, and they probably won't notice that it's 4 weeks are going by every time. You never know. Hopefully for them. I always worried about them. That many years, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Okay, let me see. What am I doing here? Shut up. Okay. Has Eric responded to where the money's? And I don't think so, Caper Chick. Beezer Lorraine does not talk. It's just to make Betty happy. Yeah. Man, I heard Lorraine tell Betty to come here one day when they was walking. She said, "Come here, Betty. Come hold my hand." I mean, it was super clear. I was like, oh, she can talk when she wants to. Betty understood it, but I actually understood it too. I have a clip of it somewhere else. Like, okay, yeah, you can understand that. Yes, you can. I ain't gonna do that. It's fine. They say she's talking more now, so I don't know. See, that'd be awesome if they, because if they're in state care, they've done ran them through all kinds of, intakes and put them in classes and with therapists and people helping them depending on where they're at. They may be helping them to, learn things. So, I mean, she could be talking more. That'd be cool. I hope they don't wind up getting mistreated by like the Turban 8 kids. Hope that's the right name. Oh, I never heard of them. I'm gonna have to look that up. It happens, man, and that sucks. It does happen. It does happen. I've looked places where they've arrested cops for like having, kids that they're having in their house or that they've adopted and that they didn't treat right. Because I remember a story where there was a cop and he was locking the kid in the basement. And the kid was like, I don't know, 12, 14 years old. Yeah, exactly, Dark Eyed. They probably are getting therapy and getting taught. I bet you Timmy's getting taught a lot because I feel like Timmy could work a job in everything. I do. I think if Timmy was worked with some, he could work a job in everything and be fine. I just believe that. Kelly, that was a family in California, right? They got severely abused at several different foster homes. Ugh, yuck. I hate that. I hate that because some people become foster parents for the money. It is. It's for the money. I don't know how many stories I've watched that crazy stuff was happening, and they were just doing it for the money. They taking in all these kids, and you're doing it for the money. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. And I mean, if you really do just got to do it for the money, you don't have to treat them bad. That's just crazy. You should be thankful you were able to take them in because you needed the money. Jeez. Yes, they moved a couple times but got caught in Cali. Wow. Timmy graduated. Yeah, he graduated high school. Paper chick. I'm just saying if they taught him how to get up, do his hygiene rounds, get dressed every day, uh, tell time so that he can be there, how to ride a bus if he need to take a bus there, a grocery store, how to stock stuff or bag stuff. I think if they just work with him, work him right into a pattern, I feel like they could work him right into a pattern. That'd be awesome. There's people who talk nice to just each other, so they must be picking right. That's sad. I'm glad he got some education. Yeah, I know. But then listen, the day they had, I don't know if it was 4th of July. Patrick and Eric were videotaping them. I believe it was 4th of July. It was some holiday and they were having a barbecue. And one of them had Betty on the live. And Betty said something about that she found out that they were putting Timmy in a closet in school. And they asked her, why would they put him in a closet in school? She said, I don't know why they would do that. And he goes, did you go down there and say something? She goes, I didn't find out for years later. So I guess after he was already out of school, she found out that at some point going to school that they were just putting Timmy in a closet. because people suck. Some people just suck. I don't care. I don't care what title you use. Teacher, banker, doctor, it's like attorney. I I don't care what title you use. There's somebody in your field, there's some people in your field that just suck. Okay? Face it. The title don't make you nothing. But yeah. Yeah. I have that clip somewhere also. She found out later on that they were putting him in a closet, and it bothered her because she said something. So he did have people sticking up for him. I know. I know, because he asked her, "Why don't you go back and get the teacher?" She goes, "Well, it was like 15 years before I found out." And I was like, "Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness." People are trying to figure out if Eric or Patrick were the problem. I think they're two peas in a pod. When people start asking questions, they turn on each other. Yeah. Listen, they were all in cahoots until they weren't, right? They sure were. They were thick as thieves till they, you know, stopped getting along. But I think they stopped getting along because they were fighting over Timmy. Each one of them was trying to have Timmy with them. And Eric did a live. He said, I could do more content with Ray and Lorraine, but they're harder to get around. They use the bathroom and you got to change their diaper. He was like, Timmy's the easiest. You could take Timmy with you. You can do your content. When you're done with content, you can give him a sandwich and send him on his way. And then you got time to sit there and answer your emails and your donations. Well, ain't that some shit? Oh, you can just give him a sandwich and have him go sit in a corner while you handle emails and donos. And also, when he was leaving, Eric also called Timmy the cash cow multiple times. He called him the cash cow. So what does that tell you? I think Patrick lived next to him and he started. I seen a video where Eric had said that he thought Patrick was taking advantage of him. So from his dad podcast, he got in touch with Patrick because he was going to do some kind of investigation on him, thinking that Patrick was down there taking advantage of him. Somehow from that, it turned into, well, fuck, I'm going to go join him, apparently. All right. So the next thing you know, he's probably looking at him like he's a bumpkin, like we could really be doing this right now. Let me go down here and just really do this, because he didn't make money like that before the Whittakers. I mean, he did say that he had these huge channels and all this stuff, but I haven't seen them personally. I mean, if you go back and look, you see the views, like 100, 200 views on your lives. And he said he came with $100 and broke. Next thing you know, he's staying in a $500 a night Airbnb for 2 weeks. So I don't know. You tell me. He arrived with $100 in his pocket. All right. So how successful were you? Tell me again. Tell me again. I don't get it. That's my opinion. That is my opinion about that. And listen, now I heard that Eric's talking about they breached the contract because they did some videos with somebody else. So I guess he's going to try to use this breach of contract to keep the money. I'm just going to assume, with my stupid little mind over here. I mean, he got mad. He got mad when Betty's great nephew took her into town, and he had to take her into town because that's where they could get Wi-Fi at. He took her into town because he wanted to show her Eric on Facebook talking about having them removed by Adult Protective Services. So that day that he kept saying that he came to get Betty, but Betty was gone in town, and Larry told him that she went to get dog food and he was waiting at her house. Betty was actually down at her great nephew's where he was showing her that Eric had said something about getting them calling adult protective services. So when Betty came back, she was mad. Eric was already mad because he had been waiting there for hours while she went to get dog food, right? But in the meantime, he's talking to Larry and asking him stuff. And Larry eventually blurts out, well, she went into town to go look at some videos because it was either Brandon or Lewis that told her that there was videos of him on Facebook. So Larry told Eric where she was at. So by the time Betty made it back, Eric was already mad. That was the day all the split up and stuff, like the day up to the split up. But I think he just thought, because Betty didn't want to mess with him no more. She was like, because that's why the day he found BJ in the camper, he said he went to go film, but he wasn't sure if they were going to let him film and all that stuff. And then that's when he seen BJ in the camper. But he didn't have to split the family up like that. But he was making so much money. I know he was thinking, I'm not leaving this money here for Patrick by himself. No, I'm not. Nobody's going to make any more money. No one's making any more money off this family if it's not going to be me. And that's just my opinion. Because he called APS not one time or two or three. He called them 4 times. And they didn't do anything the first 3 times, 3 times. So he had to keep adding something to it. Hey, Jonathan. Until they finally acted. So I just don't think he wanted anyone else to make any money off of them if it wasn't going to be him. And that's just my opinion of him. I don't care. I do not care. Just my opinion. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I hope y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to put out this video with these receipts about these checks. And also, I included the video of her being at the bank and them on the live feed. And you can see in his face, he's like, why would you say that? Anyway, I'm going to put it up. I'll see y'all later, all right? Have a good night. Peace out.